Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. Today we will continue our lesson Form 4 Module 1. Let's chat. Our subtopic today, we want to talk about web page. And our objective today, at the end of the lesson, students are able to describe and explain about the web page. And our objective today, at the end of the lesson, students are able to describe and explain about the web page. Alright, let we discuss what is web page actually. A web page is a specific collection of information provided by a website, and it displays to a user in a web browser. This one is we can known as a website. Typically consists of many web pages linked together in a coherent fashion. Alright guys, let we learn what is personal web page. If we talk about personal ini maksudnya lebih merujuk kepada individu, peribadi. Alright, and web page here, as we know that web page ni dia macam dalam website, di satu page, right? Satu page. For example, kita ada page tentang fashion, makanan, food. Alright, for if we talk about personal web page, ini menceritakan tentang web page ataupun laman web. Satu muka laman web yang berkaitan dengan diri kita, atau we known this one personal web page, we known as a home page. Alright, and were intended to be set as a default page in a web browser's preferences. Alright, usually by their owner. Maksudnya kat sini, kita sebagai pemilik laman web tersebut, alright, dalam satu website, kita akan menerbitkan apa yang kita ingin letakkan. For example, our page content about the link, about our interests, about our activities. Alright, we do a list. Alright, we do a list. Maybe we can do a lot of lists, and we can put other information that useful for our reader. That is we call as a web page. Alright, here we can see an example of web page. This one is from the WordPress. Alright, from the WordPress, we do as our personal web page. Why I said this one as a personal one? Because here we can see this is talk about Thomas Frank. Right, this is talk about Thomas Frank, and he talk about himself, right? What he want, what he do, that is he put in her web page, or we call as a personal web page. Besides, in this web page we can see a link here, right? And then also we can put our information. We can arrange by our own self in our web page, right? In a one we call as a website. Alright, website here is a WordPress, but from the WordPress we contribute it into as a personal web page. Alright guys, let we continue and we discuss page 13. You can use your textbook as your reference. Right, you can refer your textbooks. Here is write a personal web page. And for today, as I said, that we want to know how to describe and explain what is web page. Here we have a sample of a web page. This one is Ahmad web page. Alright, we can see here this web page talk about Ahmad mates and his interest. Here we can see that Ahmad write about his best friend, and then he also write about his activities with his friend, right, during the free time, or even they are not together, they still chatting and playing online games. And also here Ahmad write about Arjun as a sporty, and he is crazy about badminton. And we also know that Ahmad write about how Arjun like watching music videos and learning the dance move. And also Ahmad described Arjun is a great dancer. Here we can see the first web page, or the first perspective of Ahmad web page. He write about Arjun, and the second one, Ahmad also write about his interests. Here we know that Ahmad interests, right? For example, here music, right? Watching television. And as we know that he also want to be an actor. What he do? He write, he working part-time at a local pizza. Dia bekerja, right? Bekerja sampingan di kedai pizza dan earn money for acting classes. Maksudnya dia menyimpan duit ataupun memperuntukkan keuangan untuk menyertai kelas lakonan. And we know that Ahmad also like to drawing. I'm fond of doing is drawing. Alright, drawing ni maksudnya ialah melukis. Okay, unlike my friends, I'm quite good at it and also creative. Alright guys, this one is a personal web page of Ahmad. Alright guys, we are still in page 13. Alright, we want to discuss the questions, and my focus today, we want to discuss A, B and C. Alright, A, B and C, because as I said that our objective today, we just want to know how to describe and explain about the web page. Here we can see the questions. Alright, we discuss the questions. Alright, you need to answer the questions. I just give you a clue and explain what the question want. Alright, each questions, they have keywords here. For example, number 1 for A. Yeah, after you read the Ahmad web page, you need to answer this one. Questions number 1, who created this web page? Alright, as we know, I think you know the answer. Number 2, why did he create it? Alright, maksudnya, okay, kenapa dia mencipta? Alright. Number 3, this one is out of the box. Actually, you need to think, what words does the writer use to link his ideas? Alright, if we talk about this one, okay, what words? Means more than one words. They want you to, this question want you to find out the link, alright, the link that used as an idea by the writer, right, to describe his web page. I give you a clue here. They have several clue here, tips here. For example, link of idea, we have and, but, so, because. Alright, and maybe we have a differentiate, and then this one and this one. Alright, but refer to the reason. So you want to tell, alright, because maybe you want to describe a reason. Okay guys, that is explanation, right, about the question A. Alright, the questions A that we have 3 questions here. Right, now look at the questions B. At questions B, we have actually a lot of categories here. Right, choose a few and write ideas or notes about what you can include about yourself. Alright, here we have a categories. Here we have my family. Maybe you will describe about your family, about your father, mother, right, about your siblings. And my mates here, as we know that maybe your best friend, right, as we know that we have our best friend forever, BFF, kawan baik. My pet here is binatang kesayangan. Maybe you have your own cat, a lovely cat, a beautiful cat with a smooth fur. Alright, we have a my school here. You want to describe about your school, explain about your school. And then you have my clothes, right? Pakaian, right? You want to describe, maybe you have a lot of branded clothes. Yeah, you like a lot of branded clothes like Nike, Adidas. Okay, and then my music here. Music, we have a lot of music, because music maybe can calm you down, right? You like a lot of genre, right? Genre here we can see that, for example, rock, ballad, smooth music, right? And then my interest is what do you like to do, right? Interest, minat kamu. And my dislike, right? What do you, apa yang kamu tak suka, alright? You can describe, you can explain, you can identify about what you dislike. Alright, see here, discuss the categories on the left. Alright, on the left, alright, answer the questions. Okay, bincang kategori yang di sebelah kiri tadi yang kita bincang, my family, my mates, my pet, my school, my clothes, and until my dislike here. And then the first question asks you, which category do you think is the easiest to write about? Alright, here we can see that category you think that is, you have a lot of knowledge about the categories, right? If you have a more knowledge about my music, you write about new music. It means that more easiest, because easiest ni maksudnya yang paling senang untuk kamu terangkan atau tuliskan. Alright, which categories do you think would be best for a web page about you and why? Alright, here we can see that the question wants you to find out which one is the best category. Alright, the best category yang kamu nak tulis dalam web page kamu ataupun laman, ataupun bila sebut page ini dia dalam laman sesawang, alright, tapi page ini ataupun sesawang ini hanyalah tentang kita. Alright, maybe you want to write about my mates, alright, because nowadays we know that teenagers, they have their own style of life. Friends as the one who you tell everything, alright, you find out, you play games with your friend, online games, alright, that's you can describe why. And the next one, the last one for today, can you think of any other categories that you would like to write about? Maybe you already discussed about your family, about my mates, and the last one you want to describe about your school, my school, right? Maybe you think that school is the best place for you to stay, to find out friends, right? To get a lot of knowledge. Maybe you can describe about that. Alright guys, that is the questions A, B, C that I explained to you, and I hope that you can answer these questions. If you have anything else, you can leave it in the comment and I will respond, right, for your comment. And that's all for today. I hope that this one can give it to you a picture of a personal web page. Alright, personal web page ni maksudnya kita nak tulis tentang diri kita. Alright, if we have a business, that we can call also a personal web page, but it is about our business. Alright, okay guys, that's all for today. Thanks for listening. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.